Understanding purpose, why it matters, life without a sense of purpose can often feel directionless, unfulfilling, and monotonous. Many people go through life merely surviving, following routines, and meeting societal expectations without ever questioning what truly drives them. Finding a purpose gives life meaning, brings clarity to our actions, and creates a deep sense of fulfillment. It is the difference between waking up each morning feeling excited about the day ahead and waking up feeling lost, unmotivated, or indifferent. Understanding the significance of purpose is the first step in discovering what truly makes life meaningful. Many confuse purpose with passion, but the two are not the same. Passion is something you love doing, while purpose is about how you use that passion to contribute to the world. For example, someone may have a passion for music, but their purpose could be using music to heal others, inspire change, or bring people together. Purpose goes beyond personal enjoyment. It's about impact. When you align your passion with a higher purpose, you create something that benefits not just yourself, but also those around you. Purpose is essential because it provides direction. Imagine sailing a boat without a destination. You may enjoy the journey for a while, but eventually you'll feel lost. The same applies to life. People often find themselves stuck in jobs they hate, relationships that don't fulfill them, and lifestyles that don't bring them happiness without purpose. They may be chasing external success, money, status, or validation, but realize too late that this is a fleeting feeling. True fulfillment is attached to the knowledge of where you are going in life, and that everything you do has meaning and contributes to something greater than yourself. One of the biggest reasons people struggle to find their purpose is because they haven't taken the time to reflect on what truly matters to them. In today's fast-paced world, people are constantly distracted by social media, entertainment, and societal pressures. They rarely take a step back to ask themselves, what do I truly want from life? What makes me feel alive? What kind of impact do I want to leave? What activities made time feel like it was flying by? Often, the answers to these questions provide clues about your purpose. Another way to explore your purpose is by identifying what deeply moves you. What problems in the world break your heart? What topics can you talk about endlessly? What dreams have you pushed aside out of fear or doubt? Your purpose is often connected to what stirs your emotions. It's also important to understand that purpose isn't something you find overnight. It is a journey, not a destination. Many people put pressure on themselves to have everything figured out. But purpose evolves over time. What feels like your purpose today might shift as you grow and gain new experiences. The key is to remain open and willing to explore different paths. Every experience, success, and failure is a stepping stone leading you closer to your true purpose. One major misconception is that purpose has to be grand or world-changing. Some believe that only those who build empires, become famous, or create global movements have purpose. This is far from the truth. Purpose doesn't have to be big. It just has to be meaningful to you. A teacher who inspires students, a doctor who heals patients, an artist who creates beauty, or a parent who nurtures a child. All these people are living with purpose. The size of the impact doesn't matter. What matters is that your actions align with what truly matters to you. Many people fear that they don't have a purpose, but the truth is, everyone does. It's just a matter of uncovering it. Some people find their purpose early in life, while others discover it much later. The important thing is to keep seeking. Purpose isn't necessarily tied to a career or profession. It's a way of living. It's about waking up every day with intention, knowing that what you do matters, even in the smallest ways. One of the greatest benefits of having a purpose is that it brings resilience. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and hardships. But when you have a strong sense of purpose, you can navigate difficulties with a deeper sense of motivation. People who live with purpose don't give up easily because they know their efforts contribute to something bigger than themselves. Purpose acts as an anchor, keeping you grounded even when life feels uncertain. Understanding your purpose also helps in making better decisions. When you know what you stand for, what you value, and what you want to achieve, you can make choices that align with your true self. You stop wasting time on things that don't matter and focus on what truly fulfills you. This clarity allows you to say no to distractions, toxic environments, and meaningless pursuits. Many successful individuals point to the power of a purpose in explaining their success. Take the history books. Influential leaders, entrepreneurs, artists, and activists who created change but were never allowed to exist by their times. They had deep purposes, driving them to go through obstacles, to bring about changes. Success is not only based on talent and luck, but a purpose drives determination to go further. If you're struggling to find your purpose, don't be discouraged. Start by exploring different interests, trying new experiences, and being open to learning. Read books, listen to inspiring stories, talk to people who live with passion and purpose. Surround yourself with those who challenge you to think bigger. Most importantly, trust yourself. Your purpose is already within you. It's just waiting to be uncovered. Finding purpose is one of the most rewarding journeys you will ever embark on. It will change how you see yourself, how you interact with the world, and how you measure success. When you live with purpose, every day becomes meaningful. You wake up with excitement, take on challenges with courage, and go to bed knowing that your life has meaning, discovering your strengths and passions. One of the biggest steps in finding your true purpose in life is discovering your strengths and passions. Many people wander through life feeling lost, unsure of what they should be doing or where they truly belong. This uncertainty often stems from a lack of self-awareness. If you don't know what you're good at or what excites you, it's difficult to carve a path that leads to fulfillment. Understanding your strengths and passions is like finding the missing pieces of a puzzle. It brings clarity and direction, helping you align your life with what truly matters to you. Passions are the things that light a fire within you, the activities or subjects that make you feel energized, excited, and deeply engaged. Strengths, on the other hand, are the natural abilities and skills that you excel at. Some people are naturally good at problem solving, while others have a gift for creativity, leadership, or empathy. When you combine your passions with your strengths, you unlock a powerful force that can guide you toward your true purpose. Many people make the mistake of thinking that passions and strengths are always obvious. However, they are not always easy to identify, especially if you've never taken the time to reflect on them. In today's fast-paced world, people are often too busy meeting external expectations, going to school, working a job, or following societal norms, to pause and think about what truly excites them. But discovering your strengths and passions requires intentional self-exploration. It's a process of looking inward and identifying what makes you feel most alive. A great way to start this process is by asking yourself important questions. What activities make you lose track of time? What tasks come naturally to you, requiring little effort yet yielding great results? When do you feel the most confident and fulfilled? Think back to childhood. What were you drawn to? Often the things we loved as children hold clues to our deepest passions. Another way to uncover your strengths and passions is through experimentation. Many people get stuck in overthinking, waiting for a moment of clarity before taking action. But sometimes, clarity comes from experience. If you're unsure what excites you, start exploring different fields, hobbies, and activities. Take up a new course, volunteer for different roles, or try working on diverse projects. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you expose yourself to opportunities that may reveal hidden talents and interests. Your past experiences also hold valuable clues. Think about the moments when you felt the most accomplished. What were you doing? What skills did you use? Often, the activities that make us feel proud and fulfilled are connected to our strengths. Reflecting on these experiences can help you identify patterns that point toward your true calling. It is also helpful to receive feedback from other people. Often, people in our lives know our strengths more than we do. Ask your friends, family, or co-workers what they believe you are gifted at. They may be able to give you a new perspective and point out talents you did not know you had. Often, fear and self-doubt prevent individuals from pursuing their passions. Many individuals suppress their true interests because they believe they are not good enough, or because society discourages them from pursuing unconventional paths. For example, someone who loves painting may hesitate to follow their passion because they fear it won't be financially stable. But ignoring your passions can lead to long-term dissatisfaction and regret. Instead of letting fear dictate your choices, acknowledge your interests and find practical ways to incorporate them into your life. Strengths and passions are not always tied to traditional career paths. Some people find fulfillment in hobbies, side projects, or community work. Your purpose doesn't have to be linked to your profession. It can be expressed in any area of life. The key is to ensure that you are engaging in activities that bring you joy and meaning. One common misconception is that people must have only one passion or one purpose. But the truth is, you can have multiple passions, and they can evolve over time. Your purpose at 20 may not be the same as your purpose at 40. It's important to stay open to change and allow yourself the freedom to grow. Developing your strengths is just as important as identifying them. Talent alone is not enough. It must be nurtured and refined. If you discover that you have a strength in communication, for example, invest time in improving your public speaking or writing skills. If you have a natural ability for leadership, take steps to enhance your ability to inspire and guide others. Purpose is not just about recognizing what you're good at, it's about actively developing those abilities and using them in meaningful ways. One of the most rewarding aspects of discovering your strengths and passions is the impact it has on others. When you pursue what you love and do it with excellence, you inspire those around you. Your energy becomes contagious, and your work becomes more than just a task. It becomes a source of contribution and inspiration. People who live with passion and purpose naturally attract opportunities and positive relationships because their enthusiasm is genuine. Sometimes people struggle with identifying their passions because they've been conditioned to follow a certain path, dictated by society, family, or cultural expectations. They may have been told what they should do rather than what they truly want to do. Breaking free from these limitations requires courage. It means being honest with yourself about what truly makes you happy, even if it goes against societal norms. One powerful exercise is to envision your ideal life. If money, time, and societal expectations were not a concern, what would you be doing? How would you spend your days? What kind of impact would you be making? This visualization can help you connect with your true desires without external pressures clouding your judgment. Another crucial aspect of this journey is patience. Finding your strengths and passions doesn't happen overnight. It requires trial and error, self-reflection, and a willingness to keep exploring. Many successful individuals went through multiple phases before discovering their true calling. The important thing is to keep moving forward and to trust that each step brings you closer to a life filled with meaning and purpose. At the end of the day, discovering your strengths and passions is about aligning your life with what makes you feel most alive. It's about embracing what excites you, leveraging your unique abilities, and using them to create a meaningful impact. When you connect with your true passions and develop your strengths, you unlock a sense of fulfillment that no external validation can provide. You start living with intention, clarity, and a deep sense of purpose. Obstacle and fear conquering is one of the biggest challenges facing a person's true purpose in life. In fact, numerous people have various dreams, ambitions, and talents, but the fear of failing, rejection, or uncertainty restrains them from pursuing these objectives. Such fear creates mental obstacles that prevent one from moving away from their accustomed patterns. Overcoming these obstacles requires courage, resilience, and a mindset shift that allows you to break free from limitations. Fear of failure is one of the most common barriers people face. Society often conditions us to believe that failure is something to be avoided at all costs. From a young age, we are taught to play it safe, follow the rules, and avoid making mistakes. But the truth is, failure is not the opposite of success. It is a necessary part of the journey. Every successful person has experienced failure, sometimes multiple times, before achieving their goals. Instead of fearing failure, it should be embraced as a learning experience. Each setback provides valuable lessons that help refine your skills, improve your strategies, and build resilience. One way one can overcome the fear of failure is to describe it as feedback rather than defeat. When your plans don't go as expected, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I do better next time? So you'll grow and not feel discouraged. Another significant fear that prevents individuals from many acts is the fear of judgment. Many people delay their passion-driven endeavors because of fear of judgment. They have a fear that they will not be taken seriously, criticized, or ridiculed. This usually happens when dreams are not very aligned with how society thinks is appropriate or fit for family or friends. That being said, your purpose can only be owned by you. It is to be approved for by no other. The opinions of others should never have the power to dictate your path. One of the best ways to overcome the fear of judgment is to surround yourself with supportive and like-minded individuals. When you are in an environment where people encourage and uplift you, it becomes easier to stay focused on your goals without being influenced by negativity. Also, remind yourself that people's opinions are often fleeting. Those who criticize today may admire your success tomorrow. Another common obstacle is procrastination that keeps people from stepping into their purpose. Many people have a deep desire to pursue something meaningful, but they keep putting it off because of fear, self-doubt, or perfectionism. They tell themselves they will start someday, but that day never comes. The truth is, there is no perfect time to start. Waiting for the right moment often leads to inaction. Overcoming procrastination means taking small, consistent steps toward the desired end. Stop waiting for the perfect circumstances to come along. Begin where you are with what you have. If you're a writer at heart, begin writing 1 paragraph per day. If you have an idea to start a business, begin by researching and planning. The bottom line is that it's a matter of getting moving. No matter how slowly you're moving, small actions lead to big results over time. Another common barrier is self-doubt. Many people struggle with the belief that they are not good enough, not talented enough, or not capable of achieving their goals. This mindset is often shaped by past experiences, negative self-talk, or comparisons to others. However, self-doubt is nothing more than a mental illusion. It is not a reflection of your true potential. To overcome self-doubt, one must develop self-awareness and challenge negative thoughts. Every time you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," or "I am not good enough," replace that thought with a statement of self-belief. Recall your previous successes, strengths, and how far you have come. Self-confidence is developed through action. Every step toward your goals reiterates that you are capable. Another hidden obstacle that prevents people from moving forward is perfectionism. Many people seem to believe that everything needs to be perfect before they can start working their way towards their dreams. They wait for the perfect plan, the perfect skills, or the perfect timing. But perfectionism is an illusion. It creates unrealistic expectations that result in stress, frustration, and self-sabotage. No one starts perfect, and no journey is mistake-free. The key to overcoming perfectionism is to embrace progress over perfection. Understand that mistakes and imperfections are part of the growth process. Instead of aiming for flawlessness, aim for improvement. Allow yourself to make mistakes, learn from them, and keep going. The most successful individuals are not those who never make mistakes, but those who learn and adapt along the way. Lack of clarity is another challenge that prevents people from discovering their true purpose. Many individuals feel lost or unsure of what they should be doing with their lives. They may have multiple interests but struggle to define a clear path. This uncertainty can lead to frustration and a sense of stagnation. To gain clarity, it is important to take time for self-reflection. Journaling, meditation, and deep conversations with yourself can help you identify what truly matters to you. Asking yourself questions like, what impact do I want to have in the world? Or, what brings me the most joy and fulfillment? And provide insights into your purpose. Sometimes clarity comes from taking action. Exploring different paths and experiences can help you discover what resonates with you the most. A lack of discipline and consistency can also prevent people from fulfilling their purpose. It is not enough to have dreams and aspirations. Without discipline, goals remain unachieved. Many people start with excitement, but struggle to stay committed when challenges arise. Essentially, discipline is built through habits and routines. A structured plan or several small achievable goals keep a person focused, and holding oneself accountable in a mentor support group or self-tracking is helpful for the sustainability of motivation. Purpose-driven people know that consistency is the major determinant of long-term success. In a sense, one major external obstacle might be distraction. In today's world, social media, entertainment, and endless digital content can consume precious time and energy. People waste hours scrolling through social media, comparing their lives to others, and consuming content instead of creating and building their own paths. To overcome distractions, it is crucial to set boundaries and prioritize what truly matters. Limiting time spent on unproductive activities and focusing on meaningful work can create a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Creating a schedule, setting specific goals, and dedicating time to self-improvement can help reduce distractions and increase productivity. The second major barrier is the fear of stepping out of one's comfort zone. Growth requires discomfort. Stepping into the unknown can be intimidating, but it is also where transformation happens. Many people prefer to stay in familiar situations, even if they are unfulfilling, because they fear change. However, purpose and fulfillment come from embracing new challenges and pushing beyond limitations. One way to conquer this fear is by taking calculated risks. Rather than making all the drastic changes at once, start with small challenges that push you slightly outside your comfort zone. Each time you face a fear and succeed, your confidence grows, making it easier to take bigger steps in the future. Finding your purpose in life is not easy. It requires persistence and resilience. The journey is not always easy, and there will be obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But those who push through challenges and remain committed to their vision ultimately achieve the greatest rewards. Overcoming fear, self-doubt, procrastination, and external distractions allows you to step into your full potential and live a life of meaning and fulfillment. Living with purpose and making an impact, discovery of the true purpose of life is just the start. Now that you know what really drives you, the next step is to live purposefully so that you can make a difference based on purpose. People spend their entire lives waiting for the perfect time to finally make a move and chase their dreams. But purpose is not something you find and put away in a box. Something that rests with you each and every day. Living with purpose means aligning your actions, decisions, and daily habits with what truly matters to you. It means making a difference, not just for yourself, but for others as well. One of the most fulfilling aspects of living with purpose is the ability to contribute to something greater than yourself. The thought of purpose makes most people imagine that it must be big and change the world, or attract public recognition. In truth, purpose lies in the little as well as in the great actions. Perhaps you could mean that you bring joy into your community, advocate for a cause, mentor, or are simply present for those loved by you. The impact you create is irrelevant in terms of its scale. It has to mean something to you and others around you. So many people are really struggling to really take action on their purpose, because they feel like they need to have everything figured out before they start, when really it's all about waiting for the perfect conditions, or the perfect skills, or perfect timing. But the truth is, purpose is not something that comes to you fully formed. It evolves as you take action. The more you engage with your passions, the more clarity you gain. Instead of waiting for perfection, start with small, consistent steps that align with your purpose. Living with purpose requires discipline and commitment. It is easy to feel inspired in the moment, but true purpose is reflected in daily actions. This means setting goals that align with your vision and creating habits that support your growth. For example, if your purpose involves helping others, you might set a goal to volunteer regularly or mentor someone in need. If your purpose is creative expression, you might commit to working on your craft every day. Purpose is not a one-time decision. It is a continuous process of growth and contribution. One of the biggest problems when living for a purpose is handling setbacks and failures. It's common to lose sight of dreams because you experience obstacles that make you lose confidence in yourself. This is not, however, how setbacks work. They are actually just part of the journey and don't signal you're moving in the wrong direction. No matter who has ever pursued his or her purpose, there were setbacks and failures. The key is to see these moments as learning experiences rather than reasons to quit. Resilience is essential for anyone who wants to live with purpose. There will be times when things don't go as planned, when progress feels slow, or when doubt creeps in. But resilience means pushing forward despite the challenges. It means staying committed even when it's difficult, and believing in yourself even when things seem uncertain. The people who make the greatest impact in the world are not those who never failed, but those who never gave up. Another important aspect of living with purpose is surrounding yourself with the right people. The environment you place yourself in has a huge influence on your mindset, motivation, and progress. Being around negative, unsupportive individuals can drain your energy and make you question your path. On the other hand, surrounding yourself with positive, driven, and purpose-minded people can inspire and uplift you. Seek out mentors, friends, and communities that encourage you to stay focused on your vision. Balance is a major aspect of being purposeful. Many people channel so much energy toward the goals that they forget to maintain other aspects of their life, which include the relationships, health, and well-being. Real purpose is not just success, it's a whole fulfillment. Taking care of your body, mind, and emotions ensures that you have the energy and clarity for effective pursuit of your goals. A life with purpose is so much about gratitude. After all, most people get so engrossed in what they haven't yet accomplished that they forget to thank God for what they already have. Practicing gratitude keeps you grounded, motivated, and happy in your journey. It changes your outlook from what isn't there to what you've already accomplished. One of the most powerful ways you can move forward in the world is inspire others. Most people who go after their dreams and are in line with themselves are role models for others who are looking towards them. Humans are naturally more attracted to honest and passionate souls. Your adventure can inspire a lot of the people to actually find their true purpose and impact their lives powerfully. Leaving a legacy is another way to make an impact through purpose. While success is often measured by material achievements, true fulfillment comes from knowing that you made a difference. Whether it's through your work, relationships, or contributions to society, your legacy is defined by the lives you touch. When you live with purpose, you create a ripple effect that extends beyond yourself and continues to inspire others long after you're gone. Living with purpose requires self-awareness, action, resilience, and a commitment to making a difference. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment, but about taking steps every day to align your life with your values and passions. True fulfillment comes not from external achievements alone, but from knowing that you are living a life that reflects your purpose and contributes to the world in a meaningful way.